So, it's 3 weeks till summer in the city. Yeah, that came around fast. As you probably know, I was on the volunteer team last year, and I am actually going to be on the volunteer again this year. So thanks to the organisers for picking us again. Can't wait to help work for you guys. Of course, we're in the Excel this year, which is a lot bigger than Ali Pally, and is going to be a whole new experience, so I'm so excited. But besides being a volunteer, this is actually going to be my 5th summer in the city. I've been going since 2011, and I'm really excited. Thanks to Sitc is pretty much like how I discovered a lot of my friends, Rob and everything. So I thought I'd give a little bit of payback. In 2012 I did a tips for YouTube gatherings video, and it actually got really popular, but I thought I'd remake that. A lot of the tips are exactly the same, but a lot of them are for different reasons now. When I started going to gatherings I was 15, I'm now 20. I've definitely grown up, and I'm definitely not a fangirl anymore, I can say that for sure. I do this for the guys, I do this for the organisers, and just see my friends. So, let's get started. Number 1, unfortunately, you will not meet everyone you want to. With the way Sitc are doing the ballot this year, it is very much fairer for everyone to have a chance to meet someone that they wanted to meet. They just might not get to meet everyone. A lot of people are doing panels, or they're doing main stage stuff, so you will see them around, or they'll be at their merch stand, so you will always see them, but you may just not get that chance to meet and greet them. But then, when you do get to meet and greet them, rule number 2, don't fangirl. I know it's kind of a human thing to see someone you look up to, or see someone you really like, and to just scream and melt. They're still human beings, like, inside. They're exactly the same as you. They get ill, they've been to school, they have diarrhea and things like that. Like, they're still human. So be very polite, be very courteous towards them, and just don't scream in their faces. Rule number 3, and I have seen this time and time again, people not abiding by this rule: wear comfortable clothing. So don't be, oh, I've got to look all nice and sexy, or I've got to look all cute because then I might get to meet so-and-so. It's like, no, that's not going to fucking work. Wear comfortable clothing. End of. Especially shoes. You're going to be on your feet, either in queues or on your feet, meeting people or running around and having fun. So I always wear my Converse. I've worn Converse 3 years in a row now. They help me, especially when I'm running around doing volunteer stuff. See, tip number 4, I kind of hope that you'd have this done by now. But number 4 is have everything planned in advance. So your travel, how you're going to get to London, to somewhere in the city. Where are you going to stay? You're coming for the whole weekend, like a lot of us are coming Thursday to Monday. Where are you staying? Like, is it a hotel? Is it a hostel? Are you using Airbnb? Are you staying with a friend? Like, make sure that is definitely confirmed and you've got everything booked. Especially for tip for next year, the earlier you book your travel and your accommodation, the cheaper you'll get it. For example, right now, in the same hotel last year's volunteers are staying in, same as us, for one night it's the same that we paid for the whole weekend. So definitely get in early. And then obviously how you're going to actually get to and from the venue, either from your travel location or from your accommodation. I know a lot of people who live in London who will just travel back and forth from their hotels or their houses or uni accommodation or whatever every day, but check tfl.co.uk, best way to do it. They have the buses, they have the tube, they have everything. So just go on tfl.co.uk, find where your nearest tube station is. The nearest one to Sitc is Prince Regent Street on the DLR, if I am correct. Go on the Sitc website to double check that. Tip number 5, kind of obvious again, but people always forget it year after year. You gotta have a camera or a phone or something on you so that you can film. Bring spare batteries and spare memory cards. Cameras fill up really quickly if you're using especially high definition footage. But also if you're using your phone, get one of those. You can go on eBay or Amazon or even in the high street now, and you can get those chargeable adapters. So you'll charge that at night at the same time as your phone, and then when your phone starts running low at like 2-3 o'clock, plug your charger in, and it charges your phone all over again. You can still use it. Tip number 6, another really obvious one, but definitely gets forgot every year because I forgot it every year, unfortunately. Bring water or some sort of liquid with you, and also bring some snacks. Yes, you can buy food at the venue, yes, you can buy drinks at the venue, but especially with it being in London and being a big venue, they're going to hike up the prices quite a lot. So even if you just bring a water bottle and fill it up on at a fountain, or you bring a bottle of Coke, and then you can buy one later, but then you have that thing for either while you're in the queue, or if it does get hot and you get thirsty, please drink and eat. The guests have to do it, the staff have to do it, and you guys have to do it as well. I know you're going to be really excited and you want to go take everything in, try and meet everyone, but take a break from the gathering once a day, whether it's 5 minutes to sit outside, get some fresh air, or you go out for lunch and you come back in later in the day. Just take a break away from the gathering. It gets so so crazy and there's so much atmosphere and adrenaline running that people can forget there is still another world outside. Very similar with the food thing. If you just take a break to go and get food, just go away from the gathering, have 5 minutes just to calm down, because it does get very, very tiring being in that much atmosphere and adrenaline for so long. Number 8, bring a book. I have my gathering book that I've had since 2012 and I don't really use it anymore. But if you're going to meet people, if you're going to make friends, if you're going to go to meet and greets and meet YouTubers, get a book. You can get cheap notebooks in Smith's, in Sainsbury's, like you can get them anywhere. Bring a cheap notebook. I've got a nice leather moleskin one just because it was nice. Just because then people can actually sign something. And with that, number 9, don't forget your pens. Always have a marker and a pen on you, because then if you meet someone on the floor and they don't have a Sharpie, they can sign something if you want them to sign something. Like posters and t-shirts don't really sign well with biros, so always have like a biro pen for your book and a Sharpie for like anything else you want signing. Number 10, bring a jacket and an umbrella. I know we've got an inside venue and it is going to be inside waiting this year, but one problem is obviously you've got to get to the venue, whether you're walking, cycling, busing, taxi, tube, like you've still got to get into that venue, and if it's raining you're not going to want to run to get to the door of the XL, especially like with everything. And with the massive rainstorm we had at the end of last year, always have a jacket or an umbrella with you. You can get little like fold-up jackets that you can just put in your bag, or you can get a tiny umbrella and just have it in your bag. They don't take up a lot of space and it's just one of the best things to do. And number 11, kind of just a hygiene general thing, mints, gum, deodorant and body spray. 4 things that must be in your bag. Well, mints or gum, sort that out. So 3 things that definitely must be in your bag. Obviously you're going to be eating at the venue, or you may not have time to brush your teeth in the morning. By the end of the day, especially if you've been running around, you're going to be sweaty, and if you're meeting people and hugging, like, it's just a courtesy thing. You can get mini deodorants that you can keep in your bag from like Boots or Superdrug. A lot of places have the travel minis out at the moment, so just go and grab a couple, keep them in your bag. You never know when you're going to need them. And number 12, which is my most important, thank the organisers. I have had the honour to be working with the guys for the last couple of years as a volunteer, just helping her make the event amazing for you guys as it is amazing for me. And I wouldn't, like, those guys get put through so much and they do so much off their own back. I just want to say thank you so much. So if you want to get the organiser something, then do it. They're normally around, you can normally give them to it. I know Tom's doing a meet and greet this year. Send them a tweet. They all have Twitters. I'll leave all the organisers' Twitters down below. I have started the hashtag #WeLoveTomBurns because Tom does get a lot of hate because he is very much the face of Summer in the City. So if you want to be something nice, just send him a tweet, or send out all the guys a tweet and say thank you, because without them we wouldn't have Summer in the City. I think I've covered everything. I do have a blog post from when I did it in 2012 that I'll link again down below. But if you have any other hints and tips, or you want to discuss anything, put it down in the comments and I'll be here to help. Next week, it's going to be what to pack for Summer in the City. So I'm going to have my suitcase and my backpack, and I'm going to go through exactly what you should bring, depending on like what you're doing. So if you're going for the whole weekend or for a day, because some people don't think they need blank, but it's just one of those logical things, and I like to like help people. I do not have an idea for the week of Sitc, so if any of you have any ideas that I should do, I do have Neve coming over, who's one of the other volunteers. I may quickly film something with her before we set off for London. But if not, I'll see you guys in 3 weeks. Bye guys!